Welcome back to PixelMgc for another video on Photoshop. So after a long time I'm returning back with a brand new video on how to create thumbnail for YouTube videos. Sometimes the contents are good, the concepts are good, but lots of people fail to put good thumbnail for their videos. So today I'm going to tell you how to create a well-looking thumbnail for YouTube video in easy way. Just some basic concept of Photoshop is required. So let's get started. So here I'm taking a canvas of 1920 by 1084 pixel, which is normally the best pixel for a thumbnail for YouTube channel. So here I'm putting the values over there. Now my canvas is ready. By holding Alt, I'm just scrolling my mouse downwards to make it visible to the screen, fit to the screen. Now, this is a sketch what I made. My video is on logo making, so on the basis of that, I have just drawn a sketch and the final output. So I'm gonna put one by one, side by side, the final output and including the sketch. The thumbnail should contain these two files with some heading text with text effect. So I'm just adjusting the color over here using curves and all the settings as you can see over there. I'm just making it look good enough because it's just not a scanned picture, it's just taken. I've just taken a snap from my mobile phone. So holding Ctrl A and adjusting the points, making it straight enough, and now cropping those areas what I don't need. I'm just only targeting the sketch area. So applying crop by right clicking and click on crop. Now I'm dragging that file to my canvas what I've created before. Now here selecting the file and holding shift alt shift and just drag it down. Now this is my output which I'm going to put it inside. Same concept, just to make it resize, holding shift and alt, just drag it from the corner point. Now making some adjustments to fit those two pictures side by side. Now I'm going to take a shape and arrow mark in between those two files to just to make that it's just converted, the sketch is converted to the logo, and just making change the color to red. You can put your desired color, no issue. Now I am going to type the content, what my content is all about. I just want to type sketch to logo. So making transform to resize it, or you can double click on the text and increase the size, font size from Photoshop like this. I'm just changing the font over here, a little bit bolder font I'm going to use, and again right click, free transform, and from the corner holding alt and shift I'm just resize the headings. Click on apply, and now I'm just going to select all the layers and just moving it down. So whenever you create or whenever you input a file to the Photoshop, it just create a new layer. So anything you want to change on that particular layer, you have to select that from that right hand side, that layer menu. Now I'm going to put some shadow effect to the sketch, the heading written over there. You can see the changes what before and after. You can see the changes. I'm just putting some more shadows, 5 times or more than 7 times I'm used shadow repeatedly to have a bolder look, a good effect will be shown over there. Now from the bottom end, I'm going to use my logo that designed by PixelMgc. So I'm just changing this font over there. Script is, this is a script font, caution, and here I'm going to change the size also, selecting all the text. Okay, fine. Now change the size. See, you can change the size over there, or you can right click, free transform, and holding alt and shift you can drag it down to reduce the size of the fonts. Now I'm going to put my logo over there, opened it and dragging it to the canvas what I've created. Now again right click, free transform, and holding alt and shift from the corner I'm going to drag it down to resize it. If you drag it down from the corner, it will not disturb the whole aspect ratio. Now see, this rectangular shape is not looking good enough, so I'm going to make it round shape. But how to do that? I'm just taking a shape, ellipse shape, and just giving a different color to show you guys what actually how it is going to done. Again, I'm resizing it from the corner only. Just try to resize anything else from the corner. That's why it will not disturb the whole aspect ratio. Now I'm just put it that, you see, it's very easy. Now I'm going to do it again. See, now I'm reading Control Z. The ellipse what I've created is on upper layer of the of my logo. Now I'm going to put it to below, and on that particular logo I just right click and click on clipping mask, so it will just clip it to the shape underneath. Now it's look good enough, but I'm not satisfied yet, so I want to put some background to the whole file. I've already downloaded background. I'm just importing it, opening it to the Photoshop file and dragging it to the file underneath of the main file. Now here my layer is on top of the text, so I'm just dragged it towards just above the background layer. Now see, here some white patches are showing, so I just want to put them into a rectangular shape and clip them accordingly, so it will look a little bit better. Give any color, that doesn't matter how what color we are going to use, that doesn't matter. And see, here again I'm going to use clipping mask. The rectangular run should be placed below the sketch. Now right click over there, click on clipping mask. See, it just clipped to the shape what I have drawn above. Now again for the logo part, the urban mat, the transformed logo, again I'm doing the same thing again. Created a shape and dragging it down to the image file, below to the image file. See, below to the image file, then clicking on image and click on clipping mask. Now see, I just want to change the color to white, as the logo background is white, so it will be matched to the background color of the shape. Now it's done. I'm just making some final adjustment. I'm selecting the text to a little bit down, because you can see my logo is just intersecting the content. Now change the color of the text below, and now going to blending option and putting some shadow to it to look it a little bit nicer and clearly visible. It will be clearly visible from that background. You can see the changes, and I'm just zooming in to see how holding alt and scrolling the mouse, you can see some 3D effects is showing on over there due to the shadow effect what I've applied. Now your file is ready. Now go to file and export it as save from web, because the maximum size of the YouTube thumbnail is 2 MB, so it should be in between that. Now it is showing 880. I've just taken the maximum size, so it will be little bit more clarity. So give a name over there and save it. Now enjoy, and you can do your thumbnail for any video. And if you have some question or doubt in Photoshop to create, if you have faced some difficulties to create this type of thumbnail, just drop me message on my video, on this video link. So for this type of interesting video, don't forget to subscribe and click on the bell icon to get the notification of newly added video. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching.